If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem, want no problem.
Love and Hip Hop New York is back, y'all. Goddamn. Okay, look, I done made notes and let's just get right into them, shall we? Okay, let's not no further ado. Goddamn it, no further ado. First of all, Remy did the intro. For the first time, I feel like somebody else besides Mona did the the intro in New York City, where your family can be far away and your enemies close. Like it's so dramatic. I fucking live. Anyway, y'all, your girl Cardi is back. Yeah. Back at it again, all right, y'all. Cardi has been fucking popping. I feel like Cardi has never left me, okay? I don't know what everybody else been doing, but I definitely have not been missing Cardi because I follow her on Instagram, and that Gangsta Bitch Volume 1 is my shit, okay? Gangsta Bitch Music Volume. I'm telling you, look, it's on my fucking favorites playlist on Tidal. Ran down on that bitch twice. Ran down on that bitch twice. You know me, I be with whatever. If a bitch be for me, we gon' be forever. Why you always trying to run and hide? That's my shit. Anyway, y'all, I'm so happy for Cardi because regardless of what all these people be saying, they be hating, okay? They be hating on you, girl. And she used to be able to see them, 2, 3, 4 of them over there. But now, there's 6,000 of them. She don't know what she gonna do. You know, she don't know what she gonna do. And I feel like I understand where she coming from, okay? Because you know how Biggie said, more money, more problems, okay? So, y'all, we meet her extra ass little sister, Hennessy. Y'all, I know y'all gonna think she extra. She trying to be like Cardi. But, No, not like that. They sisters. Like, of course they're alike. What are you talking about? Of course they're gonna be just as ratchet. And I'm bucked up because my sister done made it, bitch. And I'm cute. And look at me. And we popping. And we gotta keep this. We gotta keep this popping. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep this going. Getting that shmoney. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right. So we hit Sister Hennessy is on the fucking show, and she's cute. Okay, and I'm gonna like her, you know, just off the basis that I love Cardi. Okay, so that's where we are with it right now until she does something ratchet. Okay, but something tells me that she's more of a, you know, supporting cast member. This is my sister, I'm there for her type thing. But you know, I'm cute, so look at me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel from Hennessy. Anyway, Cardi confides in her that, you know, even though her career been popping, she been going through it with the old boy in jail, Tommy, okay? Because she love Tommy, but she don't want to be, you know, giving up her career for no man, you know, because he want her to be around here pregnant and with the babies and yeah, you know, and she not ready for that. You know, and I'm like, I totally understand how you feel, Cardi. You know, your career is popping. You doing a lot. Why would you let a nigga in jail make you make life decisions that will fuck up your career? Like, when he get out of jail, he just know his drug game gonna be back popping. And she talking about how she need him to change. And what that mean is, nigga, we gonna be on a reality show. You can't sell drugs, okay? The federally hood is watching. VH1 got them on it, watching, okay? Viacom watching, okay? Like, over here with it. You can't be out here doing, like, look what happened to Apollo. You can't be on fucking television doing all kinds of illegal shit and think you're not gonna get caught. You on television. What's wrong with you? Okay, millions of people are watching, and millions of those people might just be the IRS or the government or the CIA or the FBI or NYPD, bitch. Okay? I'm just saying, you can never be so fucking careful. She feel like she just need to fuck Tommy one more time, and then she know if she won't be with him or not. But in the meantime, there's vagina. So Cardi's doing her little performance and shit for a song she got with Swift on Demand. Like, look, I know, cause I think he produced Forever, and did he produce What a Girl Likes? Give me shmoney. All I want is shmoney. That's my shit. So she performing and dude is like all up on her, you know, and like, what the fuck is really hood? Like, they flirting and shit, but you know, they trying to keep it just friends because Cardi got Tommy. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know yet, but Swift got an old lady too, okay? But he flirting and talking about how he can't wait to be in close quarters with her on that tour bus. And I'm like, oh, so you gonna be in close quarters on a tour bus, huh? We'll see how long this, little friendship lasts. But then Bianca come on, and this was supposed to be Bianca's, introduction, but it was like, yeah, that's right, y'all. I'm Bianca, and I'm back and better than ever, but I ain't really doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, y'all, I cannot wait to see this fucking New Edition movie. I cannot wait to see this New Edition movie. Oh my God. I love Yas. I love Yas the greatest. I love Yas. Cardi said she team faithful, so you ain't gotta worry about her cheating on Tommy, even though Bianca was teasing her about it. Like, girl, that's your new boo producer. Your new producer. Your new boo producer. I'm trying to find a way to make that one word, but I can't. There's too many. And poop. It's too much of those. I can't handle it right now. So Cardi, shut you bitches down, okay? And did what I asked her to do and what I told her to do for the betterment of herself. Fuck everybody else. She got a teeth fix. She brought Swift with her while she's in the office talking about how she want to shut folks down, okay? She want to shut you motherfuckers down talking about her teeth because, they always talking about her grill and she won't get that together for all y'all, okay? All right, so she in her teeth fix. Meanwhile, this nigga outside FaceTiming with his old lady from London who wants him to know that he's the main, she's the main, okay? She's the main chick, and she doesn't want to see him turning up with Cardi or anything like that. He just, remember, you have to call. This is long distance. You have to call in order for us to have a relationship, and such things. And I'm like, she's cute. But you about to play her because he's like really not, like purposefully not telling Cardi about the girlfriend. So Cardi doesn't know. In case you was living under a rock, or you like a non-black person, a non-black Hispanic person that don't listen to hip hop, okay? Because there's some white people that probably won't know this song, and y'all get from under the rock, please. I'm all the way up. No one can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you need? Okay, we all know the song Go Home. I left a big house to a bigger house. Remy really came out and did her thing. Y'all, I didn't know. I felt like her. I didn't know if she can do it. And not because she didn't have the talent, but because sometimes people will not let you forget when you make a mistake like stabbing somebody. I'm very happy for Remy that she's doing well, that the song's popping. And guess what? Papoose is the one who was being her manager the whole time. After she went to jail, didn't nobody want to fuck with her, but Papoose held her down, okay? He stayed celibate and he managed, okay? He did what he had to do. That nigga was out here giving his all, okay? All right? And don't y'all just love they love? I love they love. He wants to start managing other people now that he's been able to manage her so well. And she kind of was like, whatever, nigga, we'll see, like that. And he reminds her once again that she promised him a baby, okay? He want his baby, okay? She know how bad he want these babies, and he really just want for her to get her mind right. And I want for Papoose to get his mind right. I think this is all for show. I think this is just so they can have something to talk about, because I know good and goddamn well, as her manager, you do not want her to get pregnant right now when she got the joint album with Fat Joe coming out, and she got her solo album that's about to come out. Ain't nobody got time for that right now, okay? Now, I don't know how old Remy is, so I don't know what's up with them eggs, okay? But I do know you might want to fucking freeze them if you're planning on not doing this for the next 2 to 5 years, okay? Go ahead and freeze them so you and that boy can have a fucking baby eventually, all right, girl? Be safe. Richie Rich got a lot of shit going on. He got a restaurant. He got other business ventures. He out here doing it. Y'all know he got the liquor last season. This season, he got a restaurant for you bitches, okay? Trying to make this bread, okay? And we're all here for it, Richie. Okay, so he has a little sit-down, little meeting of the creeps, okay? Creep squad. You niggas are lame. I just want to say that. That's how I feel, okay? And now that Rich is getting older, he feels like he might want to settle down. He might want to find the forever bitch. The one that's going to clean his diapers and shit when he get old. He want that kind of love. And Self is like, come on, Rich. Man, once you were in a creep squad, once you a member, okay, you got your cord in your jacket, nigga, you were always a creep. Squad motherfucking member, card carrying since 1987, nigga. Okay? You was always a part of the Creep Squad. And I want Self to calm the fuck down as always. Okay? Alright? Now, y'all remember last season, Cisco and your boy Rich had some issues over some back creeping. They was out here creep, doing all of that. Okay, y'all remember, I forgot, was it Mariah Lynn that they both was fucking with and it became an issue? And I'm like, who cares? Mariah Lynn is obviously a pass around. No offense, girl, but don't be a pass around if you don't want us to call you one. Okay, I'm sorry. So then your girl Snoop comes. Y'all know Snoop from The Wire. Okay, Felicia Ferguson or Pearson or whatever fuck her name is, Snoop. Y'all know her. Now, I personally don't understand how I'm supposed to call somebody that's not the Snoop D-O-double-G-Z. I don't know how I'm supposed to call anybody else Snoop. Okay, like, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try for y'all, all right? So Snoop is coming over, all right? And she not a creep. She made the Creep Squad, okay? She created this thing. And I'm like, yeah, with a pack of Pall Malls and a Coke, huh, bitch? God damn. I mean, I know you a stud and shit, but you plait your hair just like all the other natural bitches plait their hair, okay? I'm just saying, calm down in the throat. Either way, they want her to go and try to creep on some chick. They want to see if she could pull this chick. And why is her old lady? Like, she go up to her trying to play along, and we find out it's her old lady, Jay Adrian. All right, let me tell y'all a little something about Jay Adrian. Jay Adrian is cute. She's a cute girl. But Snoop is the first girl she's been with. She's not gay, but she's gay for Snoop, okay? She met her one night when she was in her city. And, her homegirl said take care of her, and she been taking care of her ever since, okay? They had a long-distance relationship. She moved to New York from Chicago, left her 13-year-old son with her baby daddy, and came out here to chase these acting dreams and be with her boo Snoop, okay? But she got a fucking problem, okay? Let me tell you what her fucking problem is. First of all, Snoop was supposed to help her with her career. And I'm like, Snoop just getting her career up and popping for real. So you should just calm down and do your own thing, bitch, okay? Whatever you was doing in Chicago, try to find a way to do that here until something pop off for you, okay? But you can't be around here just acting like somebody's supposed to be giving you opportunities when they, struggling to get the shit themselves, okay? We all black actresses out here, okay? It's hard, okay? Either way, on top of that problem, she got a problem with the fans. Okay, the fans that's always trying to come up and take pictures with her old lady while they having an intimate dinner, okay? Coming up, putting her titties all in her face, talking about, I don't swing that way, but I will for you. Bitch, if you don't get away from a motherfucking table, get the bitch away from the table, Snoop. Get your fans. Get your fans. I was like, that bitch act a fool in that restaurant. I like her. But one thing, bitch, I'ma need for you to stop throwing in Snoop face that you came all the way down. Bitch, look, okay? If you want to act, New York is where you need to be, or LA is where you need to be. So don't act like you did all of this just for her, okay? You did this for yourself too. So not every time y'all get into it am I gonna hear, I came all the way from Chicago, girl. No. Don't do it. Y'all, let's get into this motherfucking Yandy situation. I don't even need to look at my motherfucking notes talk about this shit. Okay, so y'all, Yandy and Samantha meet up on some real gangster shit. These bitches ain't friends. These hoes don't like each other. What's the problem, okay? The problem is Lil Mendices has not been over to Yandy's house for the past 3 months. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because just like we saw last season, Yandy likes to take advantage of certain situations that she should not, okay? Now, Samantha's problem is that she feels that Yandy does not respect her. For instance, you took her son out of state to see Mendices in prison without asking her. And Yandy does not feel like she has to, because when Lil Mendices is at the house with her and her kids, he's happy and well fed and taken care of, and she pays for a singing lesson here or there. And Samantha's like, bitch, I know you don't think that entitles you to make choices and decisions for my fucking kid without asking me. Just because you married my baby daddy, bitch, I will choke you. Okay, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I was so here for Samantha, because at the end of the day, Yandy, no matter, how well you mean that boy, That is not your fucking son. And you cannot do those types of things without asking and talking to his mother. Right now, Mendices is in jail and Samantha has sole custody of Lil Mendices. So any decision that you make, you should definitely be calling her to ask her about it. And you don't even think that you have to. And that's the fucking problem. That your brain, like she said, is fucked up to where she was so mad, she was so mad that she was running out of breath going off on fucking Yandy. Like, doing stuff for my son and loving him does not make him your son, bitch. He's still my son, okay? And the only reason Lil Mendices was living with them is because she was allowing him to do that so that he could spend time with his dad before his dad went to jail, because they knew this nigga was gonna go to jail, okay? They had him on conspiracy. It was the federales. We knew it was gonna happen, okay? I mean, because I feel like Samantha was with him when he was selling drugs. So it wasn't like she didn't know what the life was gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? It's just Yandy that didn't have him in these producer years. Okay? I felt like, huh? He ain't producing a goddamn thing. Nigga in the fucking studio ain't heard a track, okay? Just in the studio, fucking up, having fun with people. Ain't doing shit, okay? Yandy come in there, I'm in the studio, babe. Nigga, I ain't heard a song. Give me a song to listen to, nigga. Okay? Look. Anyway, so Samantha just walked off because she ain't had time for that, okay? Then we get to Kimbella and Jewels being back, okay? Kimbella and Jewels are living the fairy tale life, except for the fact that they're about to run out of money and he need to go and make another album or get back out there musically and get his fans back, because he's taking time to be there for his family over the past few years and to prove to Kimbella that he loves her and he's not trying to cheat on her, okay? Well, now that he tells her it's time for him to get back out there, her and her titties are in disagreements because she feel like she don't want none of them hoes coming up trying to fuck up the situation that she created, meaning her faithful come home every night boyfriend. Okay, that's what she means. All right. Now, apparently her and Yandy have been having some issues. Okay, they haven't talked since Yandy's wedding. And Jewels wants to start working with Yandy again. So he asked her, please, BM, be my heart. Go make nice with your friend, your sister, so that this can be a cohesive situation when I have to get out there and go make moves, okay? So Jewels goes to see Yandy when Yandy's at Bianca's photo shoot for an album that ain't about to come out, okay? I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it ain't about to come out no time soon. Yandy said the shit ain't ready. It got a name, but the shit ain't ready, okay? Anyway, so Jewels just sits down and say, look, he ready to get back out there. Yandy said when when he ready, they can go. But the main issue with Kimbella is that she feel like Kimbella got ghost on her and wasn't there. So she go to sit down with Kimbella, okay? Well, she was already in her office having a fucking conversation on the phone, and Kimbella came in like, hey, Julie, it's Kim. She'll talk to you later, beep. Like, hung up. It's over. So she's like, you're my sister. You're my friend. What is the problem? You know, like, what's going on? And Yandy basically tells her that she's selfish. She's selfish and she hasn't been there for her, you know, through this very hard time in her life. She hasn't seen Lil Mendices in 3 months and her husband is in jail and it's been a very hard time for her. And Kim is like, well, bitch, why you stop talking to me? What is that about? Apparently at the wedding, Kimbella asked, why am I sitting all the way in the back? Why am I not in the front with you? And Kim said, because I wanted to sit next to you instead of sitting all the way in the back. I wanted to sit next to you at the reception. Okay. Now, I don't know, you know, how horrible of a request that was, but I don't know how that one thing made the whole day about Kim and not about you, Yandy. I don't know. I feel like, Yandy, I feel like you fucking over exaggerating because you probably felt that watching you get married was a hard thing for Kim because Kim can't get Jewels to marry her after like 2 fucking kids, okay? Like, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous to watch you niggas be with these women for umpteen years, have kids with them, live with them, and then don't marry them. It's really some bullshit to me. And the fact that y'all go along with it and don't make that a fucking, you know, a deal breaker that either you gonna marry me or we not gonna be together, because ain't nobody gonna be 40 years old being your fucking girlfriend. Like, who does that? Okay? You do that after you've been married already. But you don't be with somebody for like, 13, 16 years. These motherfuckers been together for a long ass time. Have all these kids, teenagers, and you still ain't married. Y'all need to stop. Okay, y'all really need to stop. Jewels, marry that fucking girl so she can stop hating at her best friend wedding, because that's probably what was happening. I still feel like Yandy was blowing it out of proportion, but she said she wasn't there for the bridal shower or the bachelorette party. So that leads me to believe that Kim was probably having a hard time dealing with the fact that she's another BM that's not getting married. Okay? Even if it was her best friend. But Yandy cries and says that they're sisters either way. And even though she wasn't there, no one was there. You're not there. Even though nobody's there. Okay? They gonna get it together because they're sisters. Okay? And we are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. Sister Slash, y'all know that went off. Y'all know, people be trying to fucking play like that music wasn't the shit. That music was the shit. Okay? Anyway, y'all, that was basically everything that happened in Love and Hip Hop New York. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and you come back, okay? And shake them tits, shake them tits.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my